Welcome to my Facebook Live. I don't know why the lighting is not so good today, nor does the camera want to have any stability. There we go. How's everybody doing today? I want to talk to you today about the #1 key to success. Now, I have spent 25, 30 years studying personal development and personal growth and spiritual growth. Because when your life's a train wreck, you got to figure it out. And I knew in every industry, whether, I run a not-for-profit, best practices for not-for-profit, best practices for finances, best practices for whatever. Everybody has best practices. So I knew there had to be a #1 key to success. So I'm a voracious reader, so I started reading. And I found the very first key. I'm halfway through a book, and you read a book, and all of a sudden the answer is like, bam, and it was knowledge. I thought, that's it. You got to have the knowledge to change. You got to understand what it is you want to change before you can change it. You got to have the knowledge to do that. So I'm like, I am locked in. It's knowledge. Well, I like to read. So I picked up a second book and a third book. And in the third book, they're like, the key to success, the #1 key is time. And I thought, well, of course. Because you've got to have the time to make change. You've got to control your time. You've got to be a good time manager so you can fit the time in to read the books to figure out how to change. So it has to be time. Good, I got it, time. Then I read a couple more books and I get to the next one and it says discipline. Absolutely. Discipline. #1 key to success is discipline. Because if you don't have the discipline to take the time, to have the knowledge to learn how to change, then you're never going to change. So of course it has to be disciplined. I got it. I am locked in. But then I found 5, 6, 7 books later what the real #1 key to success is. And get out your pencil and paper and write this down, because this is it. The #1 key to success is goal setting. Because if you don't have a goal, then you won't have the discipline to find the time to have the knowledge to change. So it's goal setting. I felt like this is it. I've got it. I love the goal set. So for sure I can do this. I know I can do it. But then I started thinking, is that really it? Goal setting? Knowledge? Huh. And then I read the next book. And this really is the #1 key to success. And it is taking action. Having the personal accountability. Having the desire to move forward. Because if you don't have the desire, taking action on your goals that you've made time for the knowledge won't matter. Because you've got to have that burning deep down, I have got to manage my life. I have got to know that it is better. So I hope you wrote down the #1 key to success is desire. Because success and change is not easy. I say change happens in a second, and it does, but it's not easy to change. Because you look at a lot of things you don't want to look at. You have to uncover a lot of things you don't want to uncover. And it's hard. But if you don't have that desire, if you don't have the belief in yourself that when this is over, I'm going to be the person I know I can be, then you won't do it. Because change is pain. And if you don't have the desire to make it through the pain, to get to the end of the road, the touchdown, the end zone, the goal, whatever, then you'll stop halfway through. So when you have the desire, then having the goal, having the time to achieve the goal, having the knowledge, taking the action, all rolls into one. But first and foremost, you need that desire to change. You need to be personally accountable to you, not to anybody else. What you change shouldn't matter to anyone but yourself. You can't change anybody else, and you can't change yourself for somebody else. You have to want to change. Because if you're trying to change yourself to please somebody else, it won't work. Because you're not doing it for yourself, it'll be easy to quit. It'll be easy to say that's too painful. It'll be easy to say I don't want to. It'll be easy to dump the person that you're trying to change for, or the job you're trying to change for, or whatever. You've got to have the desire to want to be personally accountable to you. So the number one key to success is desire. And if you look at my triangle of change, my gift of why triangle of change, at the very top is desire. So once you have desire, taking action, having a roadmap that encompasses the knowledge, the goals, encompasses everything, falls into place. But you have to have that desire. If you have any questions, let me know. Post them down below. If you're on my website, write them in my comments or write them below here. If you're in town, if you're in Phoenix, stop by tomorrow for my Possibilities Cafe, 5 o'clock, I think, to whenever we're doing vision boarding. My online course of Reclaiming Your Power, stepping into your own power masterclass will be taking place, I think in the next couple weeks. I'll have it up and running. If you have any questions, let me know. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.